McDonald. An entrepreneur will mean someone who has come up with an innovation, new ideas, as disrupting the new way of doing things in the business sector. Are you any of the two?
No.
So what kind of business do you do?
Selling liquor, making wars.
Where do you sell liquor?
In Mahikeng.
Where? Like
customers.
No. A Mahikeng shopping complex. The name
No.
of the place is called what?
Where a place called Old School.
Old School.
Old School
It's
village.
a Shabin.
It's
a tavern, Shabin, bar, club.
The bar kind.
There's got a liquor license.
Yes, I have 4 liquor licenses.
Okay, and then
Different.
the horse?
And the meat at the back, and then
so it's like Chisanyam.
This place
of
all those things.
Yeah, you sell alcohol, you sell
And there's a tavern now, not of the same class, like Tap way at the road somewhere else, with some shops people renting from me.
So in the context of what I've just defined, you are not qualified to be called a businessman.
Definitely.
Now, I would suggest that you know very well that you are not an agent or those things they are talking about. You know from the bottom of your heart. You are just a comrade who happen to sit with comrades and you hear information and then you pass it around with the aim of extorting people.
No, that's not correct.
There's no agent or informant that speaks the way you did. Leave the fact that you spoke like this here or at Madlanga. Unprovoked, you just went to have a press, what do you call it, interviews and just spoke like a clerk. I'm a clerk at the hospital. What kind of informant speak like that or an agent if you say you were trained? Because no informant or an agent speak like that.
Yeah, the situation was different, very different. You know, even at school, my kids will not go to school. There is always a need to give perspective.
No, but you know that informant and agents, their survival in this business they are doing, under whatever circumstances, is to hide their identity as possible. It doesn't matter. There was no gun on your head and all of that. You just revoked a name of agent, informant, so that you can appear to be something you are not, which you also know you're not.
Yeah, but if, Chair, if that's what you have in mind or believe.
No, I'm not having it in mind. I'm saying, agent, don't behave the way you are behaving. And if you're an agent, you will know that no agent behaves like that. I mean, you find the prettiest lady saying, I'm working at SSA, and you ask her, what do you do? She says, no, I'm a data capturer. And what is the shocking about all of them is that they are data capturers. That's a way of telling you they're agents. They don't just say, I'm an agent. That's playful.
No, like I said, the situation was different. This is what happened. At first, when I went to appear in Madlanga, I did make an application that it should be in camera. And then it's one of the reasons why.
No, leave Madlanga. You didn't tell us you're an agent at Madlanga. You told us you're an agent with a journalist. You were speaking to a journalist. You're not talking to Madlanga.
I never spoke.
You went to Madlanga being known as an agent.
No. Can't remember correctly when never. I kept on saying, I believe the time will come where one will talk what is doing. And now, at the same time, this was a very serious and critical time. There was no way if, for example, General Mokonazi, with the classified information and everything he mentioned, that was the stage I had to put something on the table as to who am I.
To counter what is being said about, not because you are genuinely what you are, because you don't deal with any classified information. That's why you don't even get to be vetted or be given a clearance certificate, because you are at that level if you are, which is not very significant, as it were. And that's why you said it, you are what you are, and it hasn't helped you with anything. That's how, I mean, you can't say I'm going to unleash what I am as if it's a very powerful tool which is going to get you out of trouble. It didn't help with anything. If anything, it has caused a huge embarrassment into the institution and has undermined the work that perhaps if you are employed by the institution, this thing has undermined it. Do you accept?
No, I do not accept that.
By you declaring to be an agent and informant, how did it help to enhance the good image of the institution?
It was not helping to advance the good image.
Okay, how did it advance to improve your image?
It was not all about the image at all.
What was it about?
You see, honorable member, where we are now, with those who are controlling the police service as we speak, and especially the crime intelligence, I can assure you, if the committee or the commission or the president does not take any decision, it's going to collapse.
You're not answering the question, huh? How
I'm
did
saying
this help
it is where everyone has had to bring whatever that can assist to save the same organization you are referring to.
If we were to ask state criminal intelligence, if you're an agent, look, don't stop with that story that when you are an agent, your name is nowhere, it's only being handled by a handler. That number comes out of your name. You give your name and your ID number.
Yes.
And the custodian of those agents is General Kumalo as we speak now. It's crime intelligence. I'm telling you. Because those people, no, he's not your handler. But all of you belong, if you belong to crime intelligence belongs to Kumalo. It doesn't matter wherever you are. If you are receiving money of crime intelligence, you are an employee of Kumalo.
In the sense of organizational structure as the head, you'll say that
there should be a way. I mean, remember, we cannot have a situation where every person goes around calling themselves agents, and we don't have a way as crime intelligence to verify the authenticity of these people.
It's going to be verified.
Yes, so I'm saying, if we were to ask crime intelligence tomorrow that you are you an agent through the chairperson, not in a publicized manner?
Yes, yes.
Will they confirm?
There is a way. You know, as we are speaking, I'm thinking, as a member of the committee, I don't know how can this be done to have that not in public. And we say, just 10, 12 days, give us the exhibit, give us evidence pack, give us something tangible.
Yeah.
If it's classified, you must see how do you deal with intelligence service to declassify that and take a decision out of that. That's number one. Number two, you also tasked me to have, through the same way you want to verify, to get 5 extra people.
No, we verify through institution. We don't verify through people.
I'm saying give you extra 5 people, which they must also verify if they can tell you. And you look at the exhibit, you look at the operations, you look at everything that these people have done.
I accept that. Remember, my time is limited.
Right.
If I were to go through proper channel as the committee to the institution, which is a custodian of all the agents, will they confirm that you are an agent? Because you can't have people running loose, calling themselves agent, and there's no mechanism.
It's true.
Because it's the same as impersonating police
It's true.
and impersonating IPIT.
It's correct.
Yes. So if we're to go to crime intelligence tomorrow to confirm that you are an agent, will they confirm?
Yes, they have to. I must tell you who I'm working with.
No.
Yes, they have to confirm through the person I'm working with.
I don't want the person you work with, because you've got a number.
Yes.
Your number is an ID.
Yes, he'll submit everything.
And your name. So that's why they can give your handler money.
Yes.
Because they can't give money to a handler to go and give to a non-existing person.
That's correct. And now, just to
and if we find that you are not an agent, right? Do you give this committee a permission to open a criminal case against you of lying under oath and impersonating crime intelligence agents?
Chairperson, honorable member, I have just given one practical example of 7 generals who are arrested, criminally charged. They were cleared in 2 weeks. So if a person can deviate or do anything of that sort, it's easy to deny and say he's a liar, just like this affidavit.
No,
so I'm saying
your answer must be very simple, because you are saying they'll confirm your name. I'm
through my handler. If they involve my handler,
no,
yes.
No. You are not an agent of a handler. You are an agent of crime intelligence. That's why they give you our money. The handler is not giving you his money.
That's correct.
He's giving you our money.
That's correct.
So if someone says he's a teacher and is getting money, and then he says, no, you must confirm through my principal at school that I'm a teacher, it's wrong. I'll confirm through the Department of Education if you're a teacher and you're deserving of receiving that money. And then the department knows how to do those things. That's why I don't want to expose your handler if you've got such a thing. It's not my duty. My duty is to deal with the institution. And if the institution says we take full responsibility for Brown Mogotsi, then we're happy.
Yes. And if they deny and I bring a proof, who will be the arbiter?
No. If they deny, they know they will get into trouble. They can't deny your existence when they are being asked by Parliament, your existence as an agent. Because you can, why do you cast aspersion on your principal? Crime intelligence is your employer, in a way. Yeah, I accept that you don't work like police, draw salary, but that's what you are. So the crime intelligence is the only authority that can speak for you.
That's correct.
And say, yes, we've got this kind of a person. Or without even saying yes, they will say, we've got some work to do with this kind. They've got a way of speaking that their language to confirm if you are in business with them. If they say no, do you give the chairperson of this committee a permission to go and open a case of perjury and then criminal case for impersonating crime intelligence agents?
Yeah, Chairperson, I believe the Parliament, whether I say yes or no, has the obligation to do so.
No, I'm not. I know, we know our job. Remember, I'm testing your credibility. These other people, when they speak about your credibility, you think was checking something else. We want to see how credible you are as a witness before us.
Yes.
Because you shouldn't create doubt about yourself. I mean, I'm a president of the EFF, and you say to me, if we go to the EFF and ask if you're a president, I say, it depends on you and all of that. Yeah? I must say, yes, go, you can go. And then if you're not president of EFF, we're going to open a case against you. You can do that. We can do that with ease. I'm a president of the EFF.
Yeah.
I'm a member of parliament.
That's correct.
So I can't give a long-winded answer on something that is so easy if I am a member of parliament?
That's correct. And I'm saying, Honorable Malema, the example you're giving about the EFF, you see, it is you, the last person to confirm if a member is a member or not.
No, it's not me.
I'm giving example.
No, in that example, you are
All right,
wrong. It's
let's
not,
say
it's the
SG
Secretary General.
Yeah, that's the SG, yes.
I'm still coming to you about that.
Yes, I'm saying, for example, in my province, and well, you are not a member of the ANC, here's a branch says I'm a member, and the provincial secretary says the member. If the parliament is to ask the institution, it will not go to the branch. It will go to the province or the national office.
Yes, and then when I want to ask about your authenticity as an agent, you send me to a branch. You say, no, speak to my handler. You're just contradicting yourself, and I'm the one who correcting you.
It's
That
because
I'm going to the crime intelligence.
there's no problem, Honorable Member. All I'm saying is, I work with my handler directly.
Yes.
And it means they will talk to him.
And your handler is your branch.
No.
No, I'm saying in the political sense. I cannot go to a branch to verify your membership of the ANC.
Yes, that's what I was trying to tell you.
Yes.
And now it shows if like in this case, where I had with the Secretary General, those whatever that we spoke about, and I prove a membership and say, this is my membership expires 2030. You say, at the end of the day, it is me who decides who's a member. So if he decides to say I'm not a member.
No, Chair, this question is very difficult, but I will really ask that we find a way to confirm.
No, we'll confirm and put the institution, Chair. I'm not disputing.
Yeah.
I'm just showing you, as long as my handler is involved, I'm here.
No, it's not for me. For your institution,
ask the
deal with it.
No, it's fine, Chair.
Yes, because you might find you have a non-existing handler. What if the cartel?
Okay.
And then you are sending us to a cartel.
No, and
we want to go to the institution.
Go to the institution.
And then the institution will follow its own processes. Let's go, for instance, quickly on membership.
Yes.
If we want to confirm your political membership in an organization that has got a membership system that exists, it doesn't even go to a branch.
Yes.
The Secretary General tells the membership office to check on the membership system if your membership is in existence and is still in good standing. He's the one who issues the last attendance register if you guys are to have a correcting meeting. Is the custodian of the authenticity of the membership of the ANC. So if he says you are not a member, even your branch can't say you are a member.
Yeah, there's the situation I'm having.
But yes, the same way if Kumalo says you're not an agent, your handler can't say you're an agent.
No, can go to the institution, you're correct.
Yes.
Yeah. And I'm happy that you say if they deny, then it will be the problem. But
if they deny,
it's
we're going to have to open a case of perjury and also open a case of impersonating crime intelligence agents.
No problem.
Because we've got a problem here in this country where people just go around saying they are law enforcement when they are not. And then they undermine the image of the criminal justice system. What is the difference between crime intelligence and SSA?
South African Secret Agency.
Yeah.
South African
Security Agency and the crime intelligence.
The crime intelligence falls within the South African Police Service. The SSA is a combination of National Intelligence Agency, the Defense Military Intelligence, and the crime intelligence.
No. Military intelligence belongs to military. SSA is an institution on its own, it's a department on its own.
That's correct.
And then there is military intelligence and all of that.
Inspector General of Intelligence is one.
Yeah, for all of them.
All of them.
They all account to him.
That's correct.
Now, which agent will be responsible to go and gather a necessary information for whatever reason outside South Africa between crime intelligence, SSA, and military intelligence agents?
In terms of crime intelligence do that also.
No, you have no jurisdiction. Your crime intelligence is here.
No. I'm not talking of outside. Unless you talk of outside operation.
I'm saying outside South Africa. If there is any information we need, that requires of us to send an agent, which department will be responsible for such cross-border information gathering?
The crime intelligence and SSA must coordinate.
Not crime intelligence, SSA.
Marnia does not get involved in all the outside missions, no. I've seen many, and they do travel.
No, my guy, you violated the law if you are an agent. When you cross the border to go and gather information outside South Africa without being an agent of the SSA. Because if you needed anything of that sort, crime intelligence knows it would have shared that information with SSA. But CIA involvement into domestic affairs of South Africa are matters beyond the jurisdiction of crime intelligence. It's SSA. So why would you go and investigate CIA?
No, it was not to investigate CIA. It was to meet someone who was outside of the country at that time. And this person, I met him, and it was not that it's a matter to be done between two countries. It is because he was outside the country.
No, I'm saying you met this person because you want to find out if the king and
General.
General Mkwanazi are agents of the CIA.
That's correct.
So you're investigating CIA involvement with our citizens and domestic issues. And then this information can be gathered outside South Africa in Kenya.
Yeah, because the person was in Kenya.
Yeah.
It's not that the operation or we're doing something in Kenya.
You're operating in Kenya. Operation doesn't mean you must carry a yellow machine.
Yeah.
As an agent, you carry your body to go and gather information. You don't investigate. She's
true.
right, you don't investigate. So when you carried your body to go and gather information outside South Africa, you are now going beyond your means as crime intelligence.
Yeah, maybe that may be correct. I'm not sure, Honorable Malema. However,
that's number one.
And I need to point something.
You are not given a mandate by the head office, crime intelligence, if indeed it's a crime intelligence mission, because your handler is bound to a certain jurisdiction. Like every police station has got agents, informants, and all of that. So you're at that level. You are not at this level where you are being handled by these senior people of crime intelligence. For you, that's why you don't, to show that you're engaged in illegal activities, you don't get money from the state. You use your own money. And then there's another force that gives you money. And then you change, you build the story as you go. You say, no, that actually, you said 5,000 was used for ticket. Then the next thing you change and say, you said that, I said to you, he gave you money. You said, no, he didn't give me money. He paid for ticket. God, remember, money, when we say someone gave you money, we mean money was spent by you. I don't mean, you remember me saying that?
Yes.
That's when you said he paid for a ticket.
Yeah,
then you changed and said 5,000 was used for food when we're a hotel and food in Kenya.
Yes, Chamara, to go to Kenya and come back is not 5,000.
No, I understand that.
Oh, okay.
I understand that. I'm saying you had to show that you're engaged in rogue activities. You go to Kenya. SSA doesn't pay for your cost. But you're carrying a mission of saving the country from CIA. That is not mandatory. There is no any agent or even a policeman, leave agent, a policeman, or a top operatives who can leave the country the manner you did and say they carry the flag of the country. You are not, you carried no mandate to go to Kenya. That's why our state was not responsible for you. It was your own mission for whatever reasons. I don't know what are the reasons. But you accept you were not on a mission assigned by the state outside the South African borders.
The acceptance is because we are trying to prove the very, the person who is in cahoots with the head of crime intelligence. There's no way they can fund anything if we are trying, if in my case, was trying to establish the facts against them. And this only after the conclusion of the work of the
In whose mandate are you doing that?
obviously
You are investigating our head of crime intelligence. You leave the country, go to Kenya to gather information that will expose a person who's in cahoots with our head of crime intelligence. I'm not saying it's right, but you do that. Whose mandate are you carrying when you do that?
the branch. We're gonna stop right there. And
Is what?
no, I agree with calling the handler the branch.
No, no, no. I'm saying you had no mandate.
I understand.
There is no handler
Yes.
in the crime intelligence who can give an agent cross-border mandate. Because once you cross the border, you are carrying the flag. Because remember, if they were to pick you up there, that you are an agent, you are going to create a very problematic relationship between South Africa and Kenya. That an agent of South Africa was caught in Kenya executing a mandate of South Africa. That time you don't have mandate of South Africa. You held no mandate, none whatsoever, when you went to Kenya. And therefore, you were not an agent of South Africa. You were a rogue on your own with whoever running your own mission. Do you accept that? That's why we are not responsible for you.
In that context, you're correct.
Hey, and therefore, you must not call yourself an agent in Kenya on behalf of South Africa. I see the end. Chair.
Honor's Kosan or Malema is left with 3 minutes. Let's allow him to conclude.
Oh,
So we don't interrupt that. He's going to want to be reimbursed.
yeah, no. This person who died, but they say I'm left with 3 minutes. You gave two answers. I don't know which one is which one. You clapped this person and then he fell and the head hit the stone, or you pushed this person.
No, a very touchy thing. Obviously, if at an altercation, when you fight, when you have an issue, after I pushed him, he stood up. No, after I clapped him, he stood up, and after I pushed him, that's when he fell.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
How many times did you take money from Kat Matlala? Because he says you took 38,000 on the
Yes.
27 December.
Plus 110.
And then he further stated that he gave you between 150 and 200 for January 8.
No, it's 149 plus the ticket.
Come again?
It was a 38,000 to send the message, and he sent 111,000, and he paid for the ticket of the 10 people who traveled, were the 12.
So all of it, you took more than 200,000 from a person that you investigated?
No, it was 149. No, 149 plus the ticket. I don't know how much the ticket. I never.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, it may.
Not 149, you do the 38 plus the ticket.
No.
149?
38 plus 111.
Yeah.
And the ticket.
Then 38, 111, 149.
Yes,
plus the ticket.
Yeah.
So almost 200,000.
We can call it that.
And have you ever had meeting with Senzo Mkhunu?
Who?
Senzo Mkhunu, minister.
With who?
You.
Yes.
Is your comrade.
It's my comrade.
You can still call him now.
Yes, he's a comrade.
And then President Zuma? President Ramaphosa?
I never met him.
CR17, did you work for it?
Yes, I worked for it.
What did you do?
Campaigning, crisscrossing,
where were you getting the money?
From the campaign. From the campaign.
Who?
How?
The campaign is not, you can't say how. But not under the three commission here.
There were
who gave you the money?
No, there was a coordinator in my province.
Who gave you the money?
It was Soli.
Soli?
Comrade Soli, yeah.
Soli? Suleiman?
Not Suleiman.
Soli?
Soli was
Soli who?
Pretoria. Soli, I can't remember. And another one was, there were about 8 coordinators, including Kaiser and Matobo.
Do you have a contact of President Ramaphosa? His phone number?
Yes, I do.
Do you speak to him?
No, I only sent him messages 2 times when I was talking about this problem. He never responded.
And then you never spoke to him?
No.
Where did you get his number?
Oh, I cannot remember. I've got so many numbers.
So you
I also had your numbers.
No, you just never. So
I
you,
never spoke to you.
no. You go around collecting numbers.
No, it happens that we can
Malema.
get-
Why would someone give you President Ramaphosa's number? To do what with
Honorable
President
Malema.
Ramaphosa's number?
No, they became available. Sometimes people do get them. I'm not the only one who has his numbers.
The Ormate says you can proceed.
Oh, okay.
Through
To
her
take
time.
a minute, meaning I must wait for.
Yeah,
or-
you can. Honorable Sana, I wanted to raise something.
No, anyway, Chair, I just wanted to say that Honorable Malema has put it to the witness that as you, for now, allege that you are an agent, you know, the issue of you going to Kenya with SSA, we have domestic branch, we have foreign branch. This issue of you from the crime intelligence, whoever your handler is, you know, Honorable Malema is correct. You have no business at all of going outside the country without the mandate. And in fact, that crime intelligence does not qualify to do that. Do you accept that?
Yes, I have to.
Thank you, Chair.
Yeah, I think also there was a suggestion by Honorable Malema that let's further write to the crime intelligence boss to give us the particular details of how they handle conduct agents, of what is expected of conduct agents, whether Mr. Mogotsi is a conduct agent, and all the related matters, including that operation. Proceed, Honorable Malema.
Yes, Chair. And for the record, it must be noted that once it's confirmed he's not an agent, he impersonates the agents. And if he's an agent, there must be disciplinary measures taken, because for him to go and conduct intelligence safe work outside South Africa, it's not us who said he did that. He's the one who said he did that. But beside the point, now, that Mogotsi,
Please,
if my-
once again, Honorable Malema, Honorable Nomvalo.
No, thanks, Chair. I just want to clear my confusion. Earlier on, when I asked about the transactions, the transactions, you said there's only one amount that was paid to the amount of 140 something
149 in the
by
tickets.
Cat Matal.
That's correct.
So was it a once-off payment or it was
No,
paid?
it is in the minutes, in the messages. It was 38,111,000.
Yeah. What about this amount for the conference, for the
Yeah.
regional
He
conference?
didn't pay it. It was not the regional conference. He didn't pay it.
You requested for it
Yes, I sent him a message.
and he did not pay.
No, I got it from somebody else.
The other one, you are saying you did not request for it. He
The January
he
8th,
paid
yes.
voluntarily,
No, he offered that he can assist even those regional things. He was going to-
unprovoked.
No, I did not ask him.
So he just paid.
No, he offered himself that there is a way in which he wants to help the ANC and whatever and whatever. And I said, I cannot fundraise for the organization, but we
So he
have,
paid upon no persuasion, no request from you. He just paid.
because
He
he wanted to ask, he even wanted to buy a table for 100,000, but he didn't buy it.
Okay, not that.
Proceed, Honorable Malema.
No, I wanted to say, you admitted earlier that you lied under oath in an affidavit when you were dealing with those issues of when you lied so that you can get a permit to investigate someone
The record.
to the court.
Yeah.
You said you lied under oath. You lied under oath to the court or to that guy.
To the person who applied for 252A.
You lied to that guy, and that guy used the false information to get a permission of the court.
That's correct. Not of the court, from the NPA, yes. To trap, to give authority to trap, to record.
Yes.
Yes.
So, do you accept that accepting to having lied like that is very problematic for your character as a person?
Yeah, but it can be very, very detrimental. I'm happy if like you have agreed to write to the institution. If the green light is granted that, yes, that's the work I'm doing, I believe that will warrant my exoneration.
No, I want, and then these are my closing remarks, because I want my colleague here to also have an opportunity to ask you a few questions. And this, you must take with a good heart if indeed you have done a very good introspection throughout this thing. You are not an agent, you are a comrade. You sit with comrades, you listen to what comrades say, and then you follow them around. Even that Kenya, you might find you were following someone around who's going on some work, and piecemeal, and then you bring it together, and then from there you go around extorting people. It's like, you know, in a municipality, especially in small municipalities, someone hears that your company has been approved for a tender. Before they issue a letter, he comes to you, he says, I've spoken to those people, they are going to give you a tender, I need something. So you come across as being such a person who sits with comrades, who listen to comrades, who's got access to very senior comrades, and then without listening to detail, you want to now project yourself as some authority over information, which is incorrect. And if that is true, really, you must desist from doing that.
Yeah.
Thanks, Chair.
Yeah, honorable member, I'm still saying I'm happy that you'll write. Let's await the outcome.
Thank you, Ormati. 7 minutes is still there.
You're not giving me the full 15. Joking. Thank you, Chair. Your murder case, Mr. Mogotsi, who was the investigating officer?
I can't remember.
Do you remember who the prosecutor was?
No, I know it was in Mawatu. I can get that.
And you do have the case number
No,
that you can provide us?
but it's things that I can look for.
Okay. And both the fraud case and the murder case was during the time when you were an agent, a contact agent?